Hello, hello everybody, and welcome back to Kinlaig. It's November. I've just given this a wash off because I think we're done with it for the year. Ooh, I only just made that, didn't I? So, got a few little jobs to do really before heading over to Walter's. It's silage day for his big silage off. I would imagine, you know, if this was real life, would you drain the fuel out of the engine if you're not going to use it for a long period of time? I would think you would somehow, wouldn't you? Pump it out. Maybe. Maybe not, I don't know. If you know the answer, pop it in. Because we've not got any contracts for harvesting canola that's worth it. There's a rock removal that Walter might be interested in. Sales? Oh, you believe it, we were using a similar item just recently, weren't we? What have we got in there? Herbicide fertiliser. Very little lime. We do need to check these fields at some point. However, is this running? It is, but no fish food yet. Well, in that case, let's check to see if, I'm not sure that we will have. We've got 2 to pick up there though. Well, that's a job we don't need to do. Let's go pick up 2 of these. Yeah, should probably check the fields. A bit foggy this morning, isn't it? But it's not too bad. We need a nice early start anyway. So, we need drop this off at Walter's, top up BGAs, only the one BGA, and then get cracking on with we get 2. Yeah, I think we'll have to go one on top of the other, won't we? going to go over and assess what's going on first, because I've got a feeling we're going to be using our tractors for it. I know he said everything's in hand, but suspension went down a bit with that, didn't it? Well, it's got quite a roll on it, hasn't it? So yeah, we've holy moly. Go over, top them up, check the animals. I think this should be a decent haul of silage, but I don't know if we'll be able to get it all done in one episode, just purely because of the amount of work that'll need to be done. We need to try and move his bales that we've done for him over. In fact, he also should have animals to sell, maybe, so that might need to be done as well. So mind you, there's two of us and I've got two tractors, so if he does his field while I do the little bit in the meadow, wowzers. I cut the meadow bit first, meadow grass first, then he can start cutting his field while I row up. Whoa. That's too quick. Notice I've not touched the brakes at all. At least it's looking like a nice clear day for it. Good day for a cut of the grass, but we need to get the grass done because it's the last opportunity before the end of the year. And the financial implications, obviously. I might be tempted to use my brakes in a minute. Do need to check on the animals as well. Maybe get that done first. And then we should probably put one of these in each lake. That might be a decent idea. Bits and bobs. I'd be quite happy if I can get the mowing done. Mowing and rowing done will be alright. Baling and dropping off. We need to sort out where if there's anything we can do with the bales, don't we really? Oh yes, that's the thought. A lot of the equipment is already down at ours. So I might have to drive back down there and get it. I'd forgot about that. Where's the... Here it is. The mower's here though, so that's not a problem. And get these dropped. These gates are open. I'm sure maybe I was messing around with something. Maybe I didn't save it after I thought I'd come up and tied it up at the end of the episode. But I've slept since then, so... £8 start, lovely. I'm gonna get quite a bill off me, not gonna lie. Or should we have a look at who's got what? We need to switch to Walter anyway, don't we, really? Oh yeah. Oh no, we had quite a bit of money to start with, didn't he? He got about 13 grand to begin with. First one will be this one. They're doing pretty well. Stick them all in this second one then. First job done. Then. La, da, da, da. Actually, we can check how the biogas is doing while we're here as well, can't we? That's better. Cheese factory is out. It's not gone through a massive amount, has it? Mind you, it's not had a full month yet either, has it? Maybe just top that up at the end. Call that a job we don't need to do. That's... not gone through a lot of wood chip at all, although we actually made something with our wood chips. So if he was to sell his wood chip, he wouldn't get the sort of money that we did. We were processing ours. Let's get in with the bale. Oh, I should have moved all those out of the way, but not to worry. Yes. One on there. That's still very good. Bit of slurry. How much does that hold in slurry? 10,000, nearly fill it. Yeah, that's still doing well. And the coos? Oh, Actually, let's check the chickens. Because the chickens is full as well. They do need some feed. So we'll pop some down for the chucks. He's got some sorghum, and he's also got some unknown. Can we pick up any of this unknown? Seems to be a little bug in the game. Because our hall also sits with a few litres of unknown. I was thinking more on the last episode. I was talking about defamation and weather conditions. That would be quite good. I can extrapolate a little bit on that. Especially for UK maps anyway. I'm not sure about other countries, but archaeologically, farmers are always pulling up stuff in their fields that's worth money. Like a little chance of something like that coming in. You know, Viking sword, Roman helmet, pottery. They are full. We've got new births. And they're pretty good on feed actually. So it's just the sheep. Ticking jobs off without doing them today. This is working brilliantly. In that case, we can probably put a bit of a focus while we're doing stuff into where the hell are we gonna put all these bales on. But we could put the bales in there. Can't do that when that rock's there. Got to go to the other side of that rock. Nice. Wouldn't we could put a tarp in, couldn't we, and just stack all the bales in there? Because we got the tarp there. So we can't really stack more than that there. But we could move the tarp, couldn't we, and just use that in there. Is that going to be high enough though? I guess we'd have to drag them about, wouldn't we? I'd have to empty this and do a test. Let's leave that for now. Next job is go and have a word with Walter and find out what the plan is. There's no, I'll tell you what, that dairy's not going to be doing much. If he might want the animals moving, might be an idea, but if we can get, I need to get on with that mowing really. So let me go and have a word with him and then I'll come back to you. Oops, missed it. There we go. He says, stop fretting, get these bits to market if I've got time in between bringing the equipment back. Oops. Then we'll sell some of the animals, but there's no major rush. Katie knows at some point this month she'll be getting some in. So, but he says to use the John Deere to take this to the market, his little shop, because it's full. Sore throated again. They've not got much milk on again, have they? No. New. Get that shut. Oh. No. Has he gone double on the Deutz-Fahr? Double Deutz-Fahr? I don't understand what's going on. He's got him on lease, or him sat there smiling. I'm gonna have to go this way to think. He's not. He has not sold his Kubota and bought 2 Deutz-Fahrs. They've got to be on a lease, or he's rented them or something, surely. Surely. The fastest this goes. I want to get back and have another look now. I mean, it could have. The BGA would have been expensive. 2 tractors. Added about 300 grand onto his loan, and then he got about 100 back for selling the Kubota. What, 200 odd grandish for the 2? That's possible. It is possible. John Deere works great for this. could have. It could have. Do I ask him now? Or do I just quietly carry on? Pretend I'm not bothered. I mean, I should pretend I'm not bothered, shouldn't I? Because I'm in a bad mood with him for bumping his loan up. What shall I do? You bought them or are they leased? %. He bought them. He's bought them. There is. I mean, I guess that's the mowing kiddie, isn't it? That is nice, isn't it? Sounds quiet now. Oh, that is nice, isn't it? Oh, I might end up... am I jealous? I think I'm a little bit jealous. Nice view off the back of that. I mean, will it work? That's the question. Will it do the job? Am I looking for faults? That's what I have to ask myself here. Is this me? It's only got 11 hours on it, this. I wonder what the horsepower's are. I'm genuinely... I am quite surprised. Little Doy's Far logo in there. Is it? I can't tell if... I can't remember if any of these are in-game or mods. But it looks nice. I like it. Let's start with this. Right, we don't with that. We've got a decent row, so we can take quite a bit off this. It works very well. does the thing that it's meant to do. I'm genuinely quite impressed. Right, I need to have a think about what I'm actually going to be able to get done in this episode. Against what we need to do, because we're already over half an hour in. We might only get the mowing done. While he's mowing, I can move vehicles back and possibly do the run to Katie. Yeah, that should fit into an episode, shouldn't it? I don't want them going on too long. What I could do is put a bit of music on and speed up some of this, couldn't I? Yes, I could. This is working brilliantly, to be fair. Yeah, let's put some music on while I consider some life choices. That is it me being harsh? Has he actually pulled a bit of a blinder here? Just to drop character for a moment, both these came up in the sale on the same time, which is what posed the sudden change in direction, and for me to go, let's just chuck a load more debt on Walter to get this done, because what's the chances of 2 Deutz-Fahrs coming up and him having a Deutz-Fahr fleet? sounds good. Sorry, let's just... Oh, I love these warriors. Wow. He said they got delivered last night. Right, Walter is off out mowing somewhere on his field. What I do like about these Deutz cars is there's a good bit of bounce on them. It's got a bit of poke as well, this. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Right, suddenly dawned on me whilst go inside, because we're going to have whilst I was mowing, that while he's mowing we need to be rowing, so I don't know if we will get animals sold in this episode. I don't think we'll get any baling done in this episode. I'll have to do all the baling, won't I? But I'll take up the dirt track. Yeah. But he will be rowing his field. So we could probably move some animals while that's happening, dependent on where the baling gets done. We'll fit it in. We'll fit it in. If not, second half of November, we'll sort out the animals. It'll get done. Oh, that pillar's a bit in a bit of a position, isn't it? So we need... Let's just drop out. Put the... I don't think that will drop. Put it down. And we may as well take the baler with us at this point. Oh, I've left that there, haven't I? I've left the thing down, which is what you should do. Wow. He's gone big, that's for sure. Fold that. Assuming this has got some decent horse in it as well. I'll tap both these back at this point. Something on here needs a bit of a... I've got my strobes on. Let's get the strobes on. When they come up in the sale, I was thinking, shall I get them and then I'll just take them to Whitcomb with me? But still not 100% sure how to approach Whitcomb. So what we're up to, time is ticking. I think I've got an order of business in my head. There's absolutely no way we're going to get all the silage done in this episode though. But we will get it done in November 01. Thank you very much. Didn't need to, but maybe they're admiring the warrior. Bounce on the seat as well. I think the smaller Deutz bar will probably be able to hold the baler as well. Where am I going to park the baler? Here he is. Test out the horn. Oh, that was disappointing. Sweet. We're making good progress with that, to be fair. I'll tell you what, that looks quite thick, doesn't it? Right. Sorting out the bales might be an episode on its own. And that might be one of those episodes that takes me a few hours off camera to sort out. Let's drop the baler here. And then yes, that's exactly what I want to start with. Tricky trying to work out which way you want to go with this, because this field is a... well, it's not a field, is it? It's not having a problem going uphill. do a couple of runs of this, and then I might attempt going around that tree. I may as well crack on with this and come back to you when I'm wrapping up the other bit, really, haven't I? That'll pretty much take us to the end of an episode. See you in a moment. Didn't mean to do that way, did I? Not to worry. Do that. Now we'll just quickly whack onto here and do the island. Again, this is a interesting layout. I wonder actually, could I possibly work this into a... not that bit though, would I? I can do that. It'll be a big old chunk to pick up though, isn't it? Anyway, I thought I'd bring you to this bit for a sort of ending. Let's see if I can... run some sort of line, which I've just messed up. Oh, I need to bring out that bit anyway. Slightly out, that's better, that's good. Actually, turn this bit in. Oh, wow. Didn't mean to have that happen. And then it does look a bit like I've just lost my way now, doesn't it? Although maybe not. But this is pretty much where I think we'll get to at the end of this episode. I could split this bit, couldn't I? because we've got this done. That's not worked as well as I hoped it would. Tidy up there then. Yeah, pretty much. Guess ready to bail on this, but it all depends where Walter's at for our timings. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. I'm quite excited to use these. We'll see how they get on with the other jobs, but I'll be honest, it seems to have been a bit of a success at the minute. I feel like I may be having to apologise for being angry at Walter. Every time. But yeah, we'll next episode Walt can get his rowing on the go, we'll get some bailing on the go, maybe be able to look at transporting some bales. The BGA, I'd like to see what happens after a full month. So December will be a good time to check that. Tell you what as well, this has got a little bit of roll, but it's not struggling with the height, the weight, sorry. Doesn't seem to need a weight on it, which is all the more impressive. I'll probably leave that there because Walter's going to want to use that next. But that is where we will leave today's episode. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed yet, do feel free to subscribe. And until the next time, thank you so much for watching. And bye for now. Guess I'll put the kettle on.